Hold on. I want to know if you guys experienced the same thing I experienced. Because it said YouTube was uploading, and I don't know. Updating. It says YouTube was updating. Anaya, hey Raul. Did yours say that too? That YouTube was updating something? I was in the middle of Quinn's reading. And then when that happened, all these cards fell. Wisdom, Neptune, meditation in reverse, and all these in the deep subconscious. Wisdom, Neptune, meditation. So something's about to begin naturally, perhaps with the angels, or perhaps we think it's naturally, but it is the angel. And that reminds me of somebody being sent to us, and we think it's a friend, like the Gilgamesh. Somebody was literally created for him. Like these babies being created. Perhaps turtles, happiness, Taurus. So by moving slow into this happiness, perhaps getting into meditation because it is in reverse, going like we're not doing whatever the opposition is. Opposition is in reverse, and Uranus. I said Uranus. So maybe something about your ass. Wisdom, Neptune, meditation in reverse. So yeah, we need meditation. Hey Richard. Yes, I'm back. I'm back. Brain. Use your brain instead of spell work. Or perhaps using our brain is spell work. You know, words are magic. Alright, I was in the middle of a reading when I don't know what happened. YouTube did that. I was in the middle of Queen, maybe Quinn's a queen. Quinn's reading, and the Hierophant flipped out before during the pre-shuffle, which this is perhaps like a guru or some kind of teacher, somebody we look up to. You know, this is somebody with wisdom, with this knowledge. You know, oh, and that's another thing about Gilgamesh. Gilgamesh was given all this knowledge by the gods, lowercase g gods, and he had all this like extensive knowledge and traveled the whole entire world. Now, you had the King of Coins in reverse with this king upright. So perhaps these are two men or a situation, and you or you prior, you after. Like I always say, use your intuition when deciphering the messages. Well, this is definitely us after we go through this. It's almost like a story, like it's almost like we go through some kind of loss where it's almost like we lose our whole shell, we lose our home, perhaps our protection, whatever, our security. The King of Coins is, if it's a person, it could be somebody who does something illegally for money, like a mob boss, or drug dealer, something like this. Somebody inconsistent. Now, or perhaps this is what we used to be, or this could be really releasing everything materially and going with our heart, our intuition. It's almost as if like we're dropping everything and coming into this King of Wands where we're really letting our true beauty shine. It's like we're burning off all these old parts of us that were left. And this is what's going to take us to here, being in this King of Wands energy where we're flying really high. And I hear, don't fly too close to the sun, like don't get too boastful, too cheerful, something like this. Perhaps you are like going to be in the limelight or in some kind of like spotlight. Perhaps this is why a good thing that you go to this Hierophant. Alright, who's next? I have more knowledge than people can dream of. I'm still not free and neither truly happy. Yep. Does Oscar love me? Will be something between us in the future. Hey, Kita. And it just crashed. Yeah, it said YouTube was updating. Can I move out of abusive relationship and start a new life? Yes, you can. Can't, never could. You better. Let's see. Guidance for Gita. Alright. So we have this and this. Oh, my left ear is ringing. So with the Two of Coins in reverse, this is really reassessing the whole situation, really looking at everything. Because then we have the Six of Swords like this with all three of these in the deep subconscious, where the Six of Swords upright is taking us away from this situation, away from the rough waters and into the serenity. But here it's almost like we're going back to the rough waters, or perhaps we are in the chaos. Now, these three in the deep subconscious, perhaps keeping us in the chaos, keeping us from moving forward, is this lack of strength, or perhaps the change of this. It's almost like the lack of, maybe it's some kind of secret coming out, or the lack of controlling our mouth. Because then we have the Nine of Swords and the Five of Cups, which the Nine of Swords is this almost ending. It's like finally ending, and it's you. I see this as you, right? Like, this is you in your family, in this abusive situation. You really want to go, and this is you really coming out of this situation and looking at this from above, or perhaps this is this angel being sent to help you, like the Gilgamesh story. How Enkidu was sent to help Gilgamesh. You know, and perhaps it is, they seem like they're opposing at first, but they're really here to help, because they were first, you know, against each other. Gilgamesh did know about Enkidu because he was having dreams about him, and he'd go to his mother, and his mother would tell him that this guy's going to be your friend and he's going to save your life, and that's what he did. In the end, he saved his life. So this is really this has something to do with it. With the Five of Cups in reverse, this is finally being grateful. It's like being grateful for all the sadness or all that we went through. Perhaps it gave us strength, even though we're lacking the strength and the confidence here. Perhaps it's this person that's going to change all of this. Whether this is your higher self, your angel, whoever is being sent. It's like somebody's being sent to alleviate this Nine of Swords energy, to perhaps give you some kind of strength, to help you reassess this whole situation, come into some kind of healing. Yeah, the Emperor in reverse. That's this. And look, there's the Ace of Cups, and this is this filling up your cup. And it's like the Spirit's coming to offer you some kind of love, something to fill up your cup. Marita and Oscar. Nine of Coins. This is abundance, but this also, the Nine speaks about the self. The Nine also speaks about endings, coming to an end, or like the accumulation of such, you know, Nine's closest to the end, meaning the most abundant, the most amount of abundance. You know, the most is 10, Nine's right before the 10. So perhaps there's like one more thing that we have to do to accumulate this security in this, and it has to do with you. Perhaps you and your communication with this yellow bird. Maybe this is your confidence. Maybe this is a canary. Maybe we can look up canary medicine. King of Swords in reverse. Queen of Wands in reverse. The Fool in reverse. And Judgment. World. Seven of Swords. Yeah, it's almost like we're holding on to something, afraid to go into the past. I mean, into the future. With the Queen of Wands, it's like we're chasing something or someone. Maybe this could be someone in your life. Alright, Raoul, you're up. Y'all see Muna sleeping? Say hi, Muna. Alright, here we go. Who's next? Alright. Ooh. Okay. Look at that, how I landed. 4 of Wands. So we're coming into some kind of union. Perhaps this is a leveling up in marriage. Some kind of celebration. It looks like they are very in love. This could be a dance, or I heard a rehearsal. But we do have the Moon and the Fool in reverse, which she is almost like afraid to jump off of this, like with the lack of faith. It's almost like they're talking to each other. Like she's almost like, hey, don't trust this. Like, don't trust this. You don't know which one you're looking at. This reflection, it's like almost like them telling each other, like, hey, that's just a reflection. It almost reminds me of that Plato's cave where all these people are looking at the shadows and they really think that it's real, but then when they go up and they find the sun and they try to convince them it's all about this, what's that called? You know, when you don't believe it because you've been like programmed to believe this. This has something to do with this, where there's something. Sorry, that was my son. I had to get it. Where was I at? The Moon. Okay, so that word I was looking for. Shit, I just had it. Motherfucker. I just had it again, and now I lost it again. Okay. That's right. It's right on the tip of my tongue. It's almost like this is something hidden, or, you know, something unknown, or perhaps this has something to do with your dreams, or the deep subconscious. Maybe it's our deep subconscious that's given us this fear or the lack of faith, or perhaps this could be foolish action because of us not knowing the whole truth, or not. You know what I mean? And the Knight of Cups is in reverse. This could have to do with the separation. Or like somebody's not sorry. It's almost like a whole bunch of emotions. Like all of these emotions. I don't know. Because then the 4 of Wands came out. Perhaps this is the King of Cups. The Knight of Cups, the Lovers. Yeah, there is a separation. So perhaps from this separation, we turn our back, and this is what happens. Even though we're afraid to jump into something, maybe we act foolishly or something like this, and there's something unknown about this connection, about a new connection. Maybe they get back together. Let me know. It's weird, Raoul. $100, you said. So at one point, I don't know, we have been dropped for a phone call. Yes, you were. My kids come first. Sorry. Hey, Helen. How are you? You're welcome, Marisa. I already sent it. He said, are you going to send it? Hold on. It never was sent. Sorry. They call me for money. Don't be sorry. I found it funny, and of course, family always coming first. Yep. I do apologize, though, for the interruption. You're welcome, Raul. Love you. Hopefully, I was able to deal you some hope. Still hope, dealer. Who's next? Richard, you're going up next. Hey, JJ Witt. How you doing? I have more knowledge than people can dream of. I'm still not free and neither truly happy. And you probably still don't even know half the things that there is to know. I'm good. I'm good. Thank you. I'm glad you are well. I want to say, JJ, who you with? I don't know why. I just want to say, JJ, who you with? Maybe that's getting you to question who you with, JJ. I don't know why you keep thinking that. Yes, ma'am. I appreciate your message. Oh, I didn't even do your cards. Did you catch the collective message? Wow, that's funny. Yeah, I'm on it. We're connected. You better hit subscribe if you're new, too. I didn't know if I ever seen you. Did I see you here before? Are you questioning who you're with? You need some cards, JJ. Who you with? Look, I was so digging in that dirt yesterday. It felt so good. Ripping them things. Look, my whole hands. Ripping the whole weeds. Is there many in this year? 2? Yeah, I'm already subscribed. Oh, thank you for subscribing. What do you mean, is there many in this year, too? Is there many what? Oh, Lex. Stranger. Now you come? After all this time? I have questioned him. Ah, well, you already know, JJ. I miss the Mother Earth. Yes. Lay with your shoulders to her. Oh, that's cool. I know you're busy, girl. What are you snoring about? Who's up next? I need a love reading, Lex. Alright. Is there many what in this year? Alright, the cards will know what you're talking about, I guess, Helen. Alright, Helen and then Lex, I got you, my sweet friend. It's a dream right now. It's all a dream. What is that? Make me think of a song. Marry. Oh, are you going to marry this year? Okay. Are you going, Helen? Oh, I wanted to pull these for Lexi. Oh, Venus. Love. And then this crossed it. Pain. So maybe this is blocking your love. Your pain that you're hiding or covering up is blocking or crossing your relationship, this Venus. But the pain was down in the deep subconscious, so perhaps it's pain you're unaware of or pain you did not confront yet. Perhaps something that happened shockingly, suddenly, naturally. Maybe it's the natural cycles of Venus. And this is all about this, knowing the astrology. Let's see what the tarot cards say. Helen. Yes, it's as if we are Helen married this year. Yeah, we're lacking the strength or the confidence, or perhaps there's a secret inside that must be let out. Or we're not taming the beast. It's some kind of truth or decision or plan. It's that we have to make this first step. We have to do it. Perhaps this is a plan that we're making. Yes, this came up with this in the first time. It's almost like maybe this is somebody from the past that caused this pain from a previous relationship that really fucked up your confidence or your strength or lied or, you know, something like this. And now it's like this is a new thing, a new beginning, yeah, we're breaking cycles, a new cycle. A new cycle, and this is saying don't be afraid, have faith in this new cycle. Even if you don't know where you're going, have faith. It'd be like this fool, just jump. All right, Lex, I want to use these and those. All right, love for Lex. What's going on? I thank you so much. You're welcome. Love and Lex. Lex and love. What's going on? What's Lex you need to know about love? Lex you need to know about love. All right. We have the star on the under, and I don't know what makes me think Rapunzel, let me down your hair. Let me down your hair. Let me down. Rapunzel, let me down. Perhaps you do feel tied up after being saved or something. Something about Beauty and the Beast, the lovers, these split up. And then the Nine of Cups is in reverse. Again, the lovers splitting up. And it's in reverse like... I hear wishes are down the drain, but because of the bringer of truth or because of this page, it's as if like this is also the spy, like he comes all the way up here and sees everything. Perhaps he came down here and looked at this beauty and found the beast. I don't know, with this Eight of Swords in reverse, this is finally breaking free of this self-doubt. We're no longer doubting ourselves. And then again with another freaking 9, and this is where we're, look, she has this magic doll and she's able to escape the evil stepmother, and all this has something to do with these candles. You know, she got it's a Russian story, put that on a Bible or something like this. All these, perhaps this is it's like you are sent something magical to free you or to protect you from this, to give you the strength to go from the 9 to the 10. It's almost like you're almost there. It's almost like something is in between, or something is being held up or put on pause, or it's like all your wishes down the drain or something like this. You lost hope. With the Queen of Swords in reverse. And there's another 9. The 9 of Swords in reverse. And this is finally coming out of this anxiety. The World in reverse. We don't want to let go of that. And I see cycles, subconscious, deception, and trash in reverse. It's like you want to keep the trash. You don't want to throw away the trash. Sickness, words. Words make you sick. Words can make you better. Also, music is good for your soul. I am a beast. Yes, Richard. The beast. And then I split it to the 8 of Cups, and this is walking away from what no longer serves us. And another 9. You got all 4 fucking 9s. The 9 of Coins in reverse, and this is like, oh, I don't want to be by myself. The Empress in reverse, like, yo, you gotta be by yourself to shower yourself, to know how to love, to figure this out. It's like, this, in order to meet this special spirit that got created or was created for you, it's like you have to be by yourself, celebrating yourself. Getting cold. So the cards say. She said no. That's just the advice. You ain't gotta listen. You do what the frick you want. You already know. Let's see what these cards say for Lex. Yeah, the moon. The moon, there's something hidden. So, yeah, you're breaking this. I don't know. Maybe this is somebody of a different culture or something. It's like, okay, perhaps when you do that, this is when this new, it's like a golden ticket. You're receiving this golden ticket. This golden ticket is a new feeling. It's like you have to be in this Empress attitude because it's it's holding you back in this chaos, and in this energy you're not going to be able to accept this. That's why you have to be in this energy, so that way you could be accepting this. You could accept this. In this energy you're like this, focus on this, going with the fucking sheep. This way, we are celebrating getting this golden ticket, starting getting this clean slate, receiving this from the spirit, this new love, and breaking free from this. You know, all the sheep are going to the slaughter. You're not. And this is perhaps what is hidden, something like this. And maybe this is somebody of a different culture, somebody of a different language, of a different color, race, something. And there's you stuck. Remember, you were unstuck here. Perhaps what has you stuck is leaving something that we've been doing for so long. And I keep on looking down and seeing words, 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 words. Hey, Rockin' Kumar. I understand, thanks. Okay, you're welcome. I know it's not related, but you are drop dead gorgeous. Oh, thank you. It's always related. I love you guys. Beauty knows beauty. You must be a beautiful soul. They say real recognize real. That's why they say you can see your reflection in other people. If you're not one way, I don't think you're gonna see that way in somebody else. You know what I'm saying? All right, who's next? Oh, I love you, Lex, so much. Beautiful people. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Should we see? The beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Yes, it is. That is for sure. That is the quote. All right. So this is what came out. We have the Three of Swords and the Sun in reverse. Now, the Sun in reverse can talk about depression or something hidden, you know. It could also talk about your inner child or some kind of fall or a pet being sick. And the three can talk about the swords. Yeah, the swords in the heart. The heartbreak, deception. But this is the swords when they come out. Perhaps we're on our way from healing after this Three of Swords, that we already been hurt. Our inner child basically smacked our face. It's like maybe we got smacked with the truth because something was covered. It was like this truth was covered. You know what I'm saying? And now we're like, what's next? Like standing up guarded in this position with the Nine of Wands. And the Nine of Wands is telling, you know, this is the wounded warrior. We've been through all of this shit. This is telling us to stand firm, that we're almost to the 10. We're almost there. Yeah, the King of Cups is almost like we have to be vulnerable. We have to be accepting, or maybe we're dealing with somebody like this. We definitely have to be honest, or perhaps the truth is coming out, and perhaps we are going to be gifted the truth, or be gifted the truth, and not only that, be conquered with some kind of gift. Hold on. Hey, Gardine19. Gardine19. How you doing? Yes, the Beauty and the Beast. And I see the Three of Cups in reverse down here with the Devil in reverse. It's almost like this outside energy coming. And this is what is going to bring us some kind of truth or clarity, or break us free from this illusion. It's almost like this wasn't like fake. And then I heard like, finally we're going to see. It's almost as if like we're finally standing on our own 2 feet, balanced, as if there's like, it's like we're clearing the darkness in our mind as the world completes its cycle. This is this ending cycles. Good, thanks to you. Oh, thank you. Hey, Vanessa. Oh, how are you? Make sure y'all subscribe. Welcome. Do you believe we can set free from nightmares? Yes, we can. And is it really a nightmare, or is it something else? You want to see what the cards say, Vanessa? I say all dreams are our subconscious mind, and if it's a nightmare, it's our subconscious mind screaming at us for us to know some kind of truth. And if it's reoccurring, it's something that we're not figuring out in our waking life. Should we see about these nightmares for Vanessa O? Should I pull some cards, Vanessa? How to set free from nightmares. Oh, maybe this is what you remember when I just pulled them 2 cards with the Sun in reverse. That message was for you, with this releasing of this pain, releasing of the tears, releasing of this emotional, whatever this is, from a loss of love, perhaps. Or, and then I see like a rag that's wet, and then somebody going like this and just like squeezing all the water out of the rag. I don't know why, but then we have this Page of Cups in reverse with this Son of Cups, and look, the 9 of Swords, which this is the nightmares. It's almost telling you that these nightmares are caused by this lack of love for the self, or because of this loss of love. And something hidden of the inner child, or perhaps from your child. Now, we had this Knight of Cups bringing the love, bringing this offer, and I see 911 with the 4 of Swords in reverse and the King of Swords. Now, all the rest are in the deep subconscious. The King of Swords is in reverse. And all of these. The King of Swords could be somebody we're talking about, or this could be you, or a situation, like I always say. Perhaps somebody's coming with an offer, or an offer of love, or an apology, and then we're still in this 4 of Swords energy almost. Maybe we're refusing to heal because of this King of Swords, or perhaps we're being cut off from this. took into the Four of Swords, or it's almost like this one thing is this one thought or this one idea, this one whatever it is. It could be one word, whatever this is in the sword energy is pushing us down. Look, see, this is what I see. This one idea or this one sword is holding us up from healing. And not only is it stopping us from healing, but it's making us fall on these three swords, hurting us worse. Perhaps that's why we have to come with love or come with forgiveness, forgive ourselves, forgive somebody else, because here's the three swords that we're falling on. It's almost like you're hurting yourself or you're breaking your own heart or something like this. With the Hierophant, perhaps this is going to some kind of guru, religious teacher. Perhaps this is making some kind of commitment to do some kind of ritual, you know, with the divine. And I heard you can go straight to God. With the 3 and 8, both of these threes are in reverse, so this is almost like a bust of a teamwork. Perhaps somebody busted. Maybe somebody got busted. Maybe there was something with this 3 of coins where there was a teamwork. They weren't working together, and now it's like we're stuck. We can't see the future, or there's some kind of setbacks because of this teamwork. Maybe we were involved in a something that had to do with 3, a breaking of a contract. You know, with this 8 of Cups in reverse and this Knight of Cups, this Page of Swords, perhaps the Knight of Cups. Maybe this is this. Maybe this is what we have to be forgiving. It's like a new idea. Like the 8 of Cups, so we're going back to dig in the trash. And maybe we go back and dig in the trash to find this new idea, or to cut free, or to make a decision. This is a debate. Maybe we're looking at this and looking at the past. We're looking at going back, and we're looking at this, and this is really saying we need to offer love and forgiveness and move forward. Perhaps maybe we're traveling over water. I don't know, hopefully that helped. Hey Teeny Gorgeous, how are you? Let me know, Vanessa. Hit that like button if you resonate with what you're reading. And if you're not yet subscribed, make sure you hit that button. That's good. Maybe meditation during the day will help us, or naps during the day will help us. I don't know why I thought of that. I would love a reading, not sure what to ask. All right, let's see what the tarot has to say. Yes, meditation is key, Richard says. You're lovely. Thank you. You said something that I'll really hold on to. Go directly to God. You hear well from God too, like a prophet. Yes. Yes, yes. Thank you. Say, give it all to God. All right, Genie. On the bottom, you got the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, and I see this as really letting go. Letting go. This could also be somebody who doesn't have just actions, or maybe their actions aren't aligned with their values or something like this. And yeah, I really see it as letting go, because the first card you have here is the Four of Pentacles, and you see him holding on so freaking tightly, and by him holding on, it's creating so much pain. It's going to create endings, perhaps endings that lead to security, you know. Again, with the Nine of Cups, perhaps we're releasing, like, It's almost as if because then you got the king and the sun in reverse, like this is what we're lacking, or this is what we're dealing with now. This king is very egotistical. This is a lot of fire, a lot of ego, a lot of controllingness, a lot of non-action or procrastination, lies. Perhaps we're afraid to be in the spotlight, or perhaps we're not getting any sun. Maybe this has to do with our inner child or somebody we're dealing with. This could bring some kind of depression. But we have both the 10 and the 10 telling us that this is bringing us to security, to maximum amount of security. Perhaps when we release what we wish or what we hope, it's like what we expect, our expectations. When we release, well, like we're holding on to a certain expectation, and it's these gotta die. It's like this, what we're holding on to, it's gotta die. Perhaps that's why this King of Wands, and this is in reverse, like there's a calling. We're at a crossroads. There's something hidden. There's something hidden that when we follow this, it's almost going to be like when they hear the horn, they follow this, they come out of the box, all the truth, they move up, they level up, they go to heaven, you know what I mean? So perhaps this is taking a break, going within, because we don't know where we're going. We have to listen to some kind of advice, listen to the signs. Definitely listen to the advice, because we're coming to the ends of these painful endings and into some kind of maximum amount of security. And with the 7 of Wands stuck on the table, this is saying surrender. It's almost like you against the world. This is surrendering, and both 7s, both in reverse. It's like surrendering to the divine. It's time to surrender to the divine. Meditation, prayers, relation to self, self-love, forgiveness, surrender, learning to be good here and now with ourselves. Yes. Hey, TGV, speed line. Yes, I could do good. I could do good you. I could do you good. I could do you good too. Yes, I could do you. Alright. TGV, you're up. Real quick. Alright, which ones do I want to use? I don't know why I want to use these for you. Alright, TGV. What's good with TGV speed line? Oh, wow. So you're building your way up to this mountain. The muse. Okay, so it's almost as if like we lost our muse, or we lost our inspiration in a sense. With number 15, this is also the devil in reverse. So with this loss of your muse or inspiration came a loss of codependency, or a loss of illusion. Because it's almost like, oh, that was an illusion anyway. It's almost like this fakeness. Yeah, it's like really not there. You know what I'm saying? But the first, you got 7 and 7. Again, the last reading had 7, 7. So I don't know, maybe that had something to do with you. But you got the 7 of Scrolls and the 7 of Keys. Now, the 7 of Scrolls is this intricacies and industry. Like I said, you're building your way to the top. And if you see, it's as if he is putting his special touch on this, like at brick by brick, like starting by the down at the bottom, really creating a very secure foundation, a very sturdy foundation. The 7 of Pentacles does also talk about this, the patience it takes to get from, you know, from a seed to a tree to fruit. You know what I'm saying? In waiting, in building, in this, right? And then we get to the Seven of Keys, which this is this. I see us as building our way up here. Like what we do here in the Seven of Pentacles is getting us here, is getting us to the top. Usually that's, it's the Seven of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles, but I got them reversed. This is the Seven of Swords. This is the Seven of Pentacles. Either way, we are climbing our way up out of here into this number 21, which is the last of this major, Uriel and the Sphinx, like closing out a cycle. It's almost like you conquered it. You won. You put in all the work and succeeded, you know, and you come to the number 21, which is Uriel and the Sphinx. Now, the Sphinx was covered under the sands of time, right? And the winds blew this over. What about this story? I forget what it is. Let's see. So the Archangel Uriel stands before the Sphinx under a full moon. The Sphinx is usually shown with the body of a lion, indicating strength, and the head of a king, showing authority and intelligence. But more than this, the Sphinx represents the enigmatic and inscrutable, the silent holder of the truth and the ancient mysteries of the world. Here, the Archangel Uriel connects and confers with this great source of mystery. This card shows that it's time for you to do the most important and possibly the most difficult work in your life. The digging and inner discovery that it takes for you, for your deepest self, and your deepest power. Even the great Sphinx had to be dug out many times in the blowing desert sands that buried it up to its neck. And you must dig diligently too. And that's what both of these sevens are talking about. He's digging his way up or digging his way out. And you're digging yourself out and up. You know what I mean? And it's almost like you're coming to some kind of mystery. Perhaps mystery about yourself, because sevens are introspection and all talk about the self. You know, you're working really hard here. It says, but you may have to chip away at the rock-like substance of your old beliefs and histories so you can get to the truth inside. But don't worry, you have begun already and you've made considerable inroads. There's also someone here to help you. Uriel, whose name means fire of God. You can work directly in your meditations with this archangel for self-understanding, transformation, and guidance. Also, be on the lookout for someone in your daily life whom Uriel has sent. This could be a teacher, mentor, or even a new friend who shares a kinship with you about your inner quest. It's a relationship of great value that comes in a time of profound power. Don't diminish the importance of this phase. It is work that leads you to your initiation and to your higher power. And this is what this whole live is about, is who God's creating for you. It's somebody's being sent to help you on this journey, to be your muse. And like the story of Gilgamesh, like we're they could be the same sex, you know. It doesn't have to be somebody for love or something. There's somebody is being sent to help you by the angels. Great reading. Oh, thank you. Hey, James Parker. You're welcome, Jeannie. It was probably the head of the beast, the lion, the goddess of the Anubis. Possibly. Wow, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to let the divine guide me and listening to advice helping me surrender to myself. Oh, well, you're on the right path. I'm doing well. It's been a while since I was here. Yeah, welcome back, James Parker. And thank you, TGV, for letting me connect to your energy. The King of Scrolls. He keeps coming out, so we need to know this. And he's really looking at all of this information, this ancient information. Perhaps he's written down before. Perhaps you wrote something down before that we need to go over. It's like we need to dig up some information, perhaps like an old journal that you wrote from when you were a kid, or old dreams that you wrote down. And I heard writing your dreams down. Maybe, Vanessa, I don't know if you're still here, but maybe you should write down these dreams or these nightmares. Maybe they will help you. Laverne says, good morning, my lady. Grand Horizon, I say, 'cause ain't no morning good. Let's see what the King of Scrolls says. A man holds a scroll as he looks across a well-groomed garden. A number of scrolls lay on the garden bench next to him. He is the King of Scrolls, a man of learning, and he can be helpful to you in a number of ways. Maybe this is the man God's sending for you. This man may be present in your life already. If not, you'll be meeting him soon. He may be an author, a teacher, a communicator who will assist you in some professional way. He could also be a friend who brings wisdom through his own studies and spiritual practices. Be open to the guidance this man offers, for it could help lead your life into new, exciting directions. As with any of the kings and queens, the King of Scrolls may also be a new love interest for you or for another, depending upon his location in the spread. His wisdom is compelling, and there are likely to be many interesting and lively discussions. This card may also represent you or someone you know who is longing for deeper understanding and a greater clarity of thought. Now is a great time to pursue new interests, perhaps even enroll in some classes and attend a lecture or two. A position in teaching, counseling, advertising, writing, publishing, or the like may be on the agenda. A treasure of love or discovery is waiting for you, so let your mind and your life soar. And this can be a female, too. This is just masculine energy. It can be a female, too. Yep. It's my shit. Odin have 7K for me, and he took my money and don't want to give it. Let's see. Laverne. For Odin has 7K for me, that he took my money and don't want to give it. Let's see. Odin. Laverne. You have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, then the Ace of Pentacles, and the Nine of Pentacles. So it's almost like and then on this side you have the Moon and the Cup and the Page of Cups in reverse. So somebody is not sorry. Somebody's throwing something in your face, but the truth is coming out. Perhaps this is upsetting you. Maybe this is in the deep subconscious and it's like, we can't forgive. But with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, this is a real releasing of all the things that we just did all this thing for. And it's like when you release this seven, or maybe this is the seven that got took, I don't know. But you receive this, which is, you know, a seed that produces many. This is an opportunity, a car, a house, and a job, and something grand. But this ace leads, this ace leads to this nine, which is almost a complete cycle. This also, 9 and 1, leads to the Ten of Pentacles, which is this grand security. So perhaps some kind of truth comes out when we release our emotions about this. Or when we break up. Page of Cups could be a breakup. Somebody very obsessive, perhaps. I heard emotional. Please, miss, I would love to know something about my lover, William. Anything to see more clear. Okay, got you. Gardena Nightina, I see you. Gardena Nightina. Don't know why I say the things I say. The spirit guides me. Is your name Tina? Oh no. Do you want me to pull your cards? Yes. That's lover William. Alright, here we go. Gardena 19. Yes, I just did you, Laverne. Yes, what? Lover William, Gardena, Lover William. Yeah, I just did you. Laverne, that was you. This is you too, probably, because y'all both came on at the same time. But perhaps he's a liar or a manipulist, a narcissist, because you got the Three of Swords and the Queen of Wands. It's like you're chasing after this guy and you keep on getting your heart break. He keeps on breaking up with you. Something like this. There's a separation. There's a separation. Perhaps this queen is the other woman or a mother. Maybe this is a mother, like somebody who doesn't want this, somebody who's coming in between this. It's like this woman came between the heartbreak and the two. And then we have this Ace, which brings us to a new road or a new, some kind of new thing. Perhaps this is a new sexual relationship. A new way to go. Star in reverse. Five of Swords in reverse. And the Three of Pentacles. So yeah, perhaps you lose a battle. It's like you lose this battle because of perhaps the lack of hope or the other people around. It's like other people's energy or something like this. And then I heard Seven Sisters. I don't know, maybe the Seven Sisters. But then it leads to this where we go to maybe some kind of professional help or a counselor, or perhaps this is some kind of teamwork, a team. We're putting something together. Hey, F. So yeah, Gardena, there's somebody in the mix of this. See this? There's somebody, there's a third party. So it's almost like this is your guidance from the tarot, that you got to be like this emperor and use your mind over your heart to make a very big decision and to put your foot down, to stand up for yourself and to start something new. This is Aries energy, this emperor. He's the ruler. He rules over himself and the whole entire empire. And he's really telling you to put your foot down, to be disciplined and to stay consistent with this and put your head over your heart and be logical. Be like this emperor. Yes, this King of Pentacles. You want to be firm, consistent, you know. You're the boss. You're the boss. Be grateful for the two things that you have and just say bye-bye to the three things that are lost. You know, we want to be forgiving, because then there's a new love offer and a brand new slate. It's like a golden ticket coming. Makes total sense. You told me right about my situation. Thanks. Oh, thank you. Thank God. Yeah, you need to plan an escape. The Seven of Swords. This is deception, lying, stealing, cheating. 10-10, 58-18. And this is this really escaping out of this situation and into some kind of new situation. And this is this. God's going to send you a helper. Perhaps you'll fight in the beginning, but you are never alone. Perhaps that has something to do with turtles. Alright, of course, which person O doesn't reach out to me? Why doesn't O reach out to me? Doesn't he miss me? Why doesn't O reach out to F? Let's see. We want to find a reason O doesn't reach out to F. The reason O doesn't reach out to F. Well, on the bottom you have this Ace of Swords, which brings clarity and truth and a newfound focus. Perhaps you are being crowned with something. Perhaps this is telling us to use our mind, or we're going to be offered a new plan, or a new plan of action. Because cards we have on the table here are the High Priestess in reverse and the Knight of Cups in reverse. Now, the Knight of Cups in reverse and the High Priestess are having a little conversation here, and it seems like this relationship, which the High Priestess in reverse is receiving some kind of secrets, or perhaps, you know, with the High Priestess, there's always something hidden or some kind of hidden information. Perhaps you're not using your intuition. This is telling us to step into our higher self, to use our intuition. We're not connected with our intuition. Something with B and J or L, LB. But with the Knight in reverse, he's like going away from the High Priestess. The High Priestess is having all these intuitive thoughts of like what's going on and all what's happening, but she's not listening to her intuition. So she has the truth. She already knows the truth. She's in this losing position, but it's as if she's, I don't know, she's just sitting here. Perhaps this is telling you to listen to your intuition. You're kicking yourself in your intuition because this Knight of Cups is walking away. You know, he's immature. He's not ready for a relationship. He's not committed. Perhaps he's offering his cup to somebody else. Perhaps he cannot not forgive, or he'll never be sorry, or something like this. Yeah, but you're in a losing situation holding on to him. You need to celebrate yourself. And that's when it's like celebrate yourself, perhaps with these friends. And this is when a true love will come. Perhaps when this helper's coming. Hey, David John Taylors. Can you tell my future? I don't really do that. But I will see what the cards say about what you need to know. See, what the things about the future is, I could tell you your future, but that's how everything's going now. And it's a good thing, because if you don't like it, you can always change it. Nothing's set in stone. So like if you change what you're doing, the outcome, the future cards will change. Nothing's set in stone. So just know that. Grand Rising, beautiful babes. Oh, I love you, and I hope you have a great day as well. I'll pull for you after David. You're up. Barcode Ghost. Boo, what up? Love your name. Alright, David's John. The Fortune. Fortune. Wow. So you have this 10 of Pentacles, which this is this like maximum amount of security, this happy family, this everything right here, but then you have this Tower behind it. So I don't know if this is the current energy. Like I always say, use your intuition to decipher your messages. But this is like a house of security. You built your dynasty, you built your empire, and this is it. All the money you created, everything else. But there is a tower behind here. Perhaps this king is creating the tower. This king in his ego. Maybe this king is you. Perhaps this is going to tell us about it. So with this magician, this is telling us that you have all the power, all the tools that you need to succeed. The one you need to use right now is this ace. You know, the magician has all the aces, this initiation power. You know, he can manifest anything. And this is really manifesting it with our thoughts, by our words, the song, the word, the writing, the word, as above, so below. He gets it from the divine. Perhaps we're writing down from the divine, like information we're getting from the divine. Maybe this new idea is from the divine. We're getting a new opportunity. We're being crowned to be this magician. But the new idea is to walk away. Okay, and this is why. So perhaps we got this message from the divine, and this is telling you that you have all the power and the ability in you to see this new thing happening, to walk away from this situation before this happens, perhaps. Or perhaps it's telling you to walk away. But the tower is coming behind this. Hopefully you're doing well today. Yes, I am. Hopefully you're doing well as well. Divine led me to this song last night. Cam Alchemy saw 7.77 views. Alright, got you, girl. Hey, Joydy. This Ten of Pentacles keeps coming up for me too in my readings lately. Oh, do you want a reading, Richard? Did I do you already? Thank you so very much. Very interesting. Fits fine to my situation. Usually does. Alright, busy babes. Oh, mother humper. Hit that like button if you resonate with your reading. Uh-oh. Alright, B. Oh, I love you too, Joy T. Beautiful soul. Year after, BC. Yeah, right. See the Nine of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. Securing your emotions. Keep that cup topped. Alright, Cam Alchemy. 777. Cam Alchemy. Alright, we have the Page of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. And this is this learning, this new, we're learning how to stop some kind of thoughts, or we're learning how to read a lie, or we're learning how to cut some emotions off. That's funny how I saw the Nine of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups like being secure in our emotions, and this is like learning how to cut off our emotions. So maybe this is how you're doing it, cutting off some kind of thoughts or subconscious thoughts to control your emotions. And then I see this other nine. Yeah, that Nine of Pentacles sticking up. See, it does have something to do with her being secure in your emotions. And then bang, the High Priestess is right here. So perhaps this is an upgrade on your thing. I see your thing like growing, like if and I think I'm going through the same thing, and this is like freaking proof. Like I got this big thing right here, it's like growing there. And perhaps this is something for you too. These three are in the deep subconscious. That was with the High Priestess. Perhaps this is some kind of secret, maybe divine wisdom, something. Perhaps, like I said, this is you and your divine knowings. Now you got the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, the Four of Swords in reverse with the King of Swords. Now the Seven of Pentacles is like we're really releasing all of these things that we grew. It's almost like we're taking out all the weeds, and even if they're good, it almost reminds me of like the one bad apple spoiling it all. We're really releasing, even if we grew it, it's like it no longer like we grew it all this time, but it no longer fits us, or we're really releasing this. Perhaps we are suffering the consequences of our own, like reaping our rewards, and it's something of this healing. But we're conquering over this with the King of Swords. It's like we're conquering over perhaps the lack of security in this conscience mind. And this King of Swords is really conquering over, because of his logical, because of his communication, because of his power over his mind, power to control the mind, you know, and he sees far beyond this. And then I look behind him and there's all these butterflies. So it's almost as if like I said, not only is your third eye opening, but your conscience is expanding. It's almost as if I see, you know, where there once was caterpillars in there, now are butterflies. And this is where it's leaving us. Another 777 in reverse, which this is surrendering. We have this new rod, this new wand. And we're surrendering. All right, we're on this new path, and he's like knows where he's going. He knows what he wants, and he's setting out on this new, you know, being brave, taking this action, right? We're being brave, taking what kind of action? well, we're not taking any risk and we're surrendering to the spirit. And it's like, okay, it's them against us, and we're really surrendering, waiting for the spirit to send us this person. Perhaps it's coming through this. And I heard a real person, a real boy. Hearing a lyric from the song, Call It a Miracle, I Call It Alchemy, just felt a hand on my forehead when you said that. Wow. Oh my God. Mod Official. What up, Grand Rising? Cool, cool. Does Monty love me? Golden ticket. Perhaps there's a choice. Use your intuition. This is saying back away from that, perhaps. Think logically and use your intuition. Keep your heart out of it. Perhaps that you're in a situation right now where you're waiting, like the Two of Cups, trying to make a decision because of this heartache, and you don't want to let go. You're afraid for the future. So this is saying stop holding on. Release the heartache. And then you'll be happy. A real boy, yay. Thank you, Claire, so much. I'm running away. They brought me some downloads. Much love and gratitude. Oh, I love you, BC. You see that, right? It's like these chaotic waters bring us a new love in ourselves. A new love dove. All right, who's next? Who's next? You see, I want to pick these for you real quick. They're my cards. Turtles are significant. Juno, so we might be at a crossroads. You know Juno, since at the place between isn't that Juno? Capricorn in reverse is stop. It's like stop working on it and wait. Be patient. Libra in reverse. Follow your heart. Music in reverse. Libra and music in reverse. Maybe this is sitting in silence and listening to our heart. Because we have to trash, I don't know, maybe some form of happiness is trash. Some form of our happiness or comfort. With Taurus is maybe something, happiness brings trash, or the happiness is trash. Maybe we gotta throw the happiness in the trash because it's what we're comfortable. I don't know. Something about the subconscious. Deception in the subconscious. So this is truth in the conscience. So the truth is in the conscience. And we're crying cycles. I don't know. Let me know. They're my cards. Meditation. Yes. Wild animals. And no words. Yeah, meditation. This is with no music. It's funny because you listen to music all the time. It's funny how it says music in reverse, Libra in reverse. Libra is all about the mind and being balanced. Oh, perhaps this is like, okay, you're imbalanced without music. Music is your balance. Hey, Larison. I'm here. How are you? Glad you're here. Mars. Are you an Aries? Fire energy, baby. Juno. Juno? What's up, Larison? Tarot by nature. What up? I did yours, Jody. Jody. Oh, shit. Alright, Tarot by Nature. Why did the Pisces suddenly go Tarot by Nature? What was your old name, Tarot by Nature? I can't think of it. Why did the Pisces... They don't want to use them cards. Why did the Pisces suddenly go Tarot by Nature? Okay, well, here's the Eight of Swords. And this is this. I don't know if this is your or his energy, but this is like self-doubt and really in this like mental where we're just stuck and it's like we just want to hide ourselves. Like she's hiding underneath this skin. And right behind that is the Seven of Swords, which this is this like deception. And the Five of Coins behind that. Now, the Three of Cups is here with the Devil. And this is bringing a toxic trio. This is this lady in red who is seducting, coming to seduct. Maybe this is a toxic party. It's everybody's drinking, drugs. The Devil's coming. This could bring some kind of wisdom. But there's definitely lies behind these three women. Now, you have the Chariot coming. But this Chariot is telling you you're on the right path when you break free from this. When you go your own way. When you break this commitment. Something like this. Jeru's. Yes, hit all the buttons. Yes, Julia Bug. Yes. Julia Bug. Thank you. Hit all them buttons, Jeru. It does resonate a lot. Okay, glad it does. Where's my earring? Oh, I thought it fell out. Judy. You have the Nine of Swords and the King of Wands, Joydy, and this is this, you see she's rising above this. She's rising above this anxiety, really releasing this stress, coming out of this into like this ending. And this is really rising above. This king is also rising above, doing his own thing, this ego thing. It's almost like coming out of the mind and into some kind of action, into the spotlight, into some kind of public thing. Maybe you're doing something for the crowd or something. I had to plug my phone in, it's gonna die. Alright, anybody else before I go? 515. Did you start your channel yet? Tarot by Nature, I gotta check that out. Alright, I'm gonna do a collective reading before I hang up. Then I gotta eat. I'm hungry. Oh shit, I gotta check it out. Read mine. La Reason I'm Here. Alright, La Reason I'm Here. I love it. Alright, that's you, La Reason. La Reason. La Reason. Alright, this is on the floor. Oh, we got the Ace of Wands. Woo woo! and the Queen of Cups on the bottom. So, I don't know, but you have some kind of like blank eyes, or I don't know, if like blank eyes. Maybe they're crystal ocean eyes. Something. I don't know. You got something about crystal clear eyes. Or maybe this is a woman in your life or someone in your life. Maybe this is who God's going to send. But I see this Queen of Cups as you, even though it's feminine. I really see this as you, like, really topping off your emotions. See, she's covering that cup. Like, you're not going to see how I feel. With this Ace of Wands, this is this coming into a new passion, perhaps. We're acting on a new passion. It reminds me of the Taurus reading, this acting on a new passion. Now you got the Hangman in reverse, like you're done waiting. You found the power in yourself. It's like you gain your wings. I see the wings in the back. It's like the cocoon turning into a butterfly where we were hanging here for a while. And see our feet. Perhaps you do have to put your feet up, or perhaps there's something about your feet. Your toes are red. And this is something about the power. I don't know what this sign is. It's a triangle on another triangle. And then this triangle goes opposite. So it's like two triangles with this triangle this way. I don't know what that is. But then we have the Ace of Swords with this in the deep subconscious. Like whatever is hidden. Now this Ace of Swords. Or wait. Psych. Sorry. We had the Death in reverse with this Ace of Swords. Like we're holding on. Not wanting something to end. Or holding on to something that we know is really something else, but it's like we're holding on to something and not letting go. And it's as if it's because of a lie or some unclarity or some untruth, or perhaps we want some kind of this is a lie or some kind of uncertainty. And this is in the deep subconscious. It's almost as if maybe it's this lie that's creating this ending that we don't want to hold on to, or we're holding on to a lie, not wanting to end it. Now, you had the Eight of Coins here, and again, with your feet like this, all red, and your hands, so I don't know. It's like really red. Maybe this has to do with the lack of circulation or something to do with your job. Because the Eight of Coins is here working really hard, and as she's working, it's as if she's really sore. Her feet are sore, her fingers are sore. It's like the ends of her limbs are sore. It reminds me of like poor circulation. And then you have this 8 and the 9 of Coins both in reverse. Now we're definitely coming in from an ending into a new beginning. We have both of these aces, the Death, both of these 8s, the Hangman. Now with this 8 of Wands in reverse, it's as if like we come to some kind of stop, or perhaps it's it's like no communication, no movement. The same thing as the Eight of Coins. Perhaps this is telling us, because of us working so hard, that we need to stop the movement or take some kind of break. Maybe this is poison love arrows thrown at us. It's like these arrows are pegging these pumpkins, I was going to say, but they're not. These arrows pegging these watermelons, and it's as if this is what is releasing all these watermelons from him. Now, this is you with the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. We're all this security. We're uncomfortable. Perhaps we lost all that we worked for. And this is this. Maybe this is why she's like really mad. It's like, I worked so hard for this, and then now all this comes and takes it all away. Something like this. So this is probably why you're this Queen of Cups, like really covering your emotions. But with this 6 of Cups says you're going to go back, or saying don't go back, that it's worse going back. Now you are too going to be introduced to somebody, perhaps somebody of the same sex, but somebody going to help you. And this is not like a love thing. This is the story, the epic of Gilgamesh, where he was sent Indiku was his name, to help him. And he's the one that saved his life. So something about that. I won't go back. Okay, good. Please read for me before you go. Okay, Nadine, I got you. I'm in a new relationship with a younger guy named Blake. He told me he loved me a few days ago. He's younger, and I just want to know I'm the only one he's talking to. And does he mean what he says? Alright. My toes are red now. Oh, shit. Well, keep your feet up. Eat broccoli, or what is it to get your circulation moving? Crystals, there's some crystals to help with that too. Music. Good, thank you. You're welcome. Yes, good. Don't go back. All right, Nadine. Let's see what this new guy, younger guy, Blake, for Nadine. What's he going? What's he got going on? Oh well. These are your cards. So the Queen of Swords in reverse, the King of Wands in reverse, the Seven of Cups in reverse, Eight of Swords, the Empress, Nine of Wands, and the Death. So these two came out first. These fell on the floor. So these two come with the Three of Swords and the World. So perhaps this is telling us that your heartbreak is now broken, or it's like this relationship is ending cycles of broken hearts. Something like this. This is too many cards. Let me see for Nadine and Blake. So this is the fairy godmother, and this is right before she turns the mice into horse and the pumpkins into the carriage, you know, where she's like bibbidi bobbidi boo, right? Now, it's like right before this is about to happen, she's right about to manifest this, and it's as if this manifestation brings her to this Three of Wands, where she's now moving up. She's getting closer to the castle. She's going to this more opportunity. So I'd say, yeah, with the World, and this is like the end of the heartbreak. In the World, I see these two together, you know. Four of Swords, yes, some kind of healing. Healing heartbreak. I painted red. Oh shit. And your nails too? That's crazy. Thank you for doing my best birthday present I ever had. My birthday is on Saturday. Aw, shit. Happy birthday. Yeah, use your intuition. Your intuition's on point. Something about reading this book or writing a book. Alright. Let's see. Should I? Oh, yeah. I'm just gonna open it up. Catch and release. Fly free, my butterfly. I would never hold you against your will. What is meant to be will be. Number 51, which also goes to 6, which is the Lovers. So perhaps this is having to do with a choice or a new love. Catch and release. It says, you've chosen your fate for your life, whether you understand this or not. You chose this before you were even born. You may not know what lies ahead, but it's already planned in advance. So learn to go with the flow. Trust that whatever you encounter, whether your perceptions are good or bad, it is all helping you find your way back to the light. This card is a reminder that all is well, and to let you know that there is a much bigger plan or purpose. So just believe. You are strong enough to get through any obstacle you are facing. Obstacles you are facing at this time. Have faith. And this card looks like this. She's holding the bird in the cage, walking with this, and this is who God's sending you. And this is you walking with your helper, with your burdens in the cage. Richard, did you want me to pull one for you before I go? don't know what I want to eat. Let's go. All right, Richard. Since I had these, I want to pull one from here for Richard. And then we'll pull the rest from here. Richard. Wow. Justice. It's funny because I picked that up and I seen justice in reverse like this with the Ace of Wands. So perhaps this injustice or this imbalance, yeah, this is definitely injustice, is creating some kind of delay. Or perhaps lack of, it's like you don't want to move, or in movement, it's like, oh, I don't want to get up, something like this. Now, yes, something like this, because then we have the Fool in reverse with the Star. And this, we got the Three of Wands in reverse with the Seven of Cups. So I really see the same thing on both of them. Like, both of these are like looking up, wishing, hoping, having faith. Like I read, it's like wishing on the star. Perhaps we are like in, like with, like, I see like a whole mass of people and like you're in front of a whole bunch of people, something like this. Now the star does have to do with our wish come true or dream come true. Perhaps putting your feet in water will help with this dream. And I was saying about putting it out in the water. You know, water will take it, I don't know, in a stream, something like this. Now, with the Three of Wands next to this, it's almost like the opportunities. It's almost like our opportunities are being blocked, or we're not, it's like we're having trouble turning our back from the past, which these two both say the same thing too. It's like the Fool in reverse, I'm holding on, I don't have faith, I don't want to let go. Same thing, it's like I don't want to turn my back, I don't know what's coming, maybe some kind of foolish action, something like this. So perhaps you are turning your back, because both of these are turning their back from these foolish actions, from this not believing, from this, the boat's not coming in. It's like we don't see them. And it's like now we're wishing on a star. We're wishing on a star. We're making a choice. We have so many options, something like this. So perhaps it is we're coming from some kind of injustice that's putting us at like a standstill where we have to let go of something, but we're holding on, wishing on a star. Perhaps we're wishing for this injustice to be just, or what are we wishing for? Oh yeah, we're wishing for a better outcome or something like this. This King of Cups, it's almost like being vulnerable. I want to believe that I'm planning, but it's maybe just laziness or fears. Yes. Well, yeah, this is laziness and that's fear, so perhaps both. But you have all these good ideas, like all these good ideas, write them down, plan them out, and this one good one is like this one good one that you have covered in here. It's going to bring a grand balance. Perhaps that's why the justice is in reverse. That's the injustice. We're holding on to this. That's the imbalance. We're holding on to this. It's creating like a standstill, like a writer's block. It's like we can't think of what to write. It's leaving us out in the cold, creating codependency, like the 5, 5, 5, change, change, change. So this is really following the tracks, following the trails, following the paper trail to the truth. Look, you are so off balance with the Temperance in reverse. It's like you got to drop all these things in your hand and just like pick up the pen or something like this. Hey, Gen X. I'm going to donate tomorrow when I get paid. I love your reading, sis. Oh, thank you. So appreciate all your donations. Yes, many ideas and possibilities, but need to release a lot of old traumas and do some blocks. So yeah, don't we all? Don't we all? It is a process, but one step at a time. Yeah, that's this. Releasing that. And this is really this coming into this Hangman upright where we're back on our toes, releasing all of that. Seeing what we went through from a different perspective, like the card I just read. Nothing we go through is nothing we didn't already sign up for. If you didn't want to go through this, you would have never signed up for it. I'm so happy that my intuition has been on point. God bless you so much for giving me clarity. Happy birthday to me. Yes, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Alright, y'all. Anybody else before I go? Thanks, I was not expecting anything, but it resonated a lot. Oh, I'm glad it did. Did you want me to pull for you, Gen X? I don't know if I've seen you. Hey, Christina. Yeah, I can pull a card for you. I'm sorry I didn't see you. Christine X, could you pull a card for me? Christina S. Christina S. What about Christina S? God. Alright. So the Eight of Wands was sticking up in the middle here, like there's a lot of movement. With the Five of Swords, it's almost like perhaps a lot of movement in our head, a lot of clarity. Perhaps we are moving from place to place. We're going to find out when we look at your other cards. But this Five of Swords, I almost see you as this person, like being the one that has defeated, but you left someone crying. Perhaps this is you crying and somebody else defeated. But with the Five of Swords, I see you as the one being the winner with the King of Cups in reverse. This is the story that I told yesterday in yesterday's reading about the little boy and the pearl. And basically, the basic gist of the story was that he was going to this thing. I don't know. We're just going to read your cards. You can look at yesterday's reading to find about that. But with the King of Coins and the Page of Coins, both in reverse on this side, and then the Strength and the Temperance, both on this side, the Strength is in reverse. We have a little story. Let's see. So with the Queen of Coins and the Page of Coins both in reverse, this looks like a mother and a son, perhaps, or maybe this is you in a situation. It could be, like I always say, use your intuition when deciphering the messages. But what I see is almost like we have, maybe it's like you as a little girl and then you as a grown woman. And they're both in reverse, releasing these material things. Now, the grown woman, let me take a hit of this. I think I need a hit of this. Maybe I should have started with the majors. But this little girl, okay, we'll say the little girl and the grown woman, whether this is your daughter or you, whatever, you know your cards. Now, the little girl in the Page of Cups is being guided by these two, like, and I almost think of it as, like, parents who died, like the mother and father, even though they're both males. Maybe they are two males. But I almost see it as parents who died, and it's like these beings are with this girl, following her around, making sure that she releases these material things. And then it's like as a woman, these things turn into a snake. I don't know. Maybe they don't turn into the snake. Maybe. Do you see what I mean? It's very confusing. I hope you understand. It's like these things were with this little girl, right? And now she's a woman. And now it's as if she has been like seduced or tempted, or perhaps the snake is coming to take her coin. I don't know, but it is like these are still here. I don't think that these turned into the snake. I think these are still all around in everything. I don't know. They might not be. Now, for the two majors, you have this temperance and the strength in reverse, where this perhaps is some kind of secret coming out, like the cat's out of the bag, we can no longer hold our mouth closed, and this creates like a whole bunch of action. Like, look at all these hands. Perhaps you do a lot, you're many trades, you have a lot of many things, you play a lot of instruments, something like this. There's a rose, there's a lot of balance, and perhaps all these things are bringing you some kind of balance. And again, with the toes in the water, perhaps this is being grounded into your emotions. This is also alchemizing, so perhaps you are alchemizing some kind of like lack of guidance, maybe lack of guidance, but lack of confidence, or lack of some kind of strength, like internal strength. And maybe this does have to do with this. It's like, oh, with the lack of internal strength, she's succumbing to the temptation of this. So perhaps it's telling us to gain our balance and to call on these animals for some kind of balance and to temper into our emotions. Because, you know, there's a lot of movement, a lot of commotion. Perhaps you are the one with the fire. It's as if you're taking this and you have this like thing of fire for somebody else. Perhaps it is this King of Cups. I don't know, that was so weird. Thank you so very much. I appreciate that. Like, you have no idea. Oh, thank you. I feel like I have many hands in my life right now. Yes. That's crazy. I'm glad I could deal you some hope, Christina. Thank you. I'm glad it makes sense. It didn't make sense to me. And we do have the Tower in reverse, and this reminds me of, you know, this wish on a star. It's almost like, okay, this tower's coming secretly, like we already planned it. We planned it, we wished it, it's supposed to happen. So when this tower comes, know that it's the judgment. It's taking us higher. It's taking us to the truth. It's taking us, I always say, when this tower falls, the sun comes out behind it because it's no longer down. And this is exactly it. It's like judgment's called. It's like doo-doo-doo when the horn blows. And this is this like reminding you that you are the light. You are the light. It reminds me of the Scorpio reading I just posted. So yeah, maybe that'll be helpful for y'all. Alright guys, I gotta go eat. You know what else I was thinking? Maybe it's not that. Maybe, you know, I'm a unicorn. Perhaps this is my horn coming out. And it's breaking through my skin. Everyone's gonna find out that I'm a unicorn now. What am I gonna do? Do y'all have guidance for me? Or should we pull some cards on that? What do you think, Richard? I am a unicorn. Proof's coming soon. Funny, funny. You guys are so funny. Oh, thank you, Christina. So I appreciate you. Love you guys. Alright. My nose is itching again. Thanks, Claire. Have a great snack. See you later. Yes, I can't wait. to eat. I just don't know what to eat. I don't know what I'm hungry for. I kind of want them chickens. That's what I'm going to do. I'm getting them chickens. Them, what is that? Parmesan, garlic Parmesan chickens. From Wingstop. That's exciting, actually. I can't wait for that. It's been a hard go so far this year, yes. And that's not just for you. That's like the collective in general, especially with this astrology. And June is a very good month because in June we have all of these signs that switching. All these, I think 7 planets are changing signs in June. So it's like the next part of the year is going to go so smooth compared to the first 6 months that we just went through. So be grateful for that. Yeah, especially Jupiter going into Cancer. This is going to expand a lot of things. Bring us luck and hope and everything good. So I'm excited for that. Yes. Sending you so much love. Oh, sending you love right back. Love you. Yes. Oh my god. I'm going to break this phone even more. My freaking phone broke. It keeps on shutting off. It kept shutting off, and then I would like go turn it on, and then I'll go to see, and it'd be shut off again. I'm like, what the heck? It keeps shutting off. And then when I went to go do my live, it wasn't going on. So I'm like, oh, now I gotta find my old phone. Now I gotta crack the old broken phone, even though my new phone was broken too. But that's on the list, a new phone. All y'all's donations are going to a new phone. Perhaps a camera. So y'all can see me better. Alright. Guys. I gotta tell my son to order my food. Love you. Infinite blessings are coming, and that is the truth. Only if you truly believe it. Because if not, you ain't getting shit. You don't believe, you don't receive. Oh, thank you, Christina S, for subscribing. I thought you were new. I have another Christina S. You're the only Christina S, I think. It's Christina something else. Yes, it is coming. Know it, feel it, believe it, see it. Thanks for subscribing, Christina. Love you. We're here every day. Usually around 10 a.m. So I'm looking forward to seeing you tomorrow. 4:20. Alright, y'all. I'm really going this time. Love you. I hope y'all have a magical day. Spread love, everybody. Love y'all.